Hi, if you're using Zoho Campaigns and you have notes that you are required now to add topics to your contacts, to your campaigns, and you don't really know how it works, how it's different from segments, lists, this video is for you. This is Alex Vaz with Cornerstone Solutions. I'm going to show you how the topics works inside of Zoho Campaigns. When you get in Campaigns, the first page, as you see here, is the dashboard. If you go to your left here, you have contacts. If you click in contacts, you have manage topics. Lately, people have been seeing the topics as a required option for you to create a campaign. What it happens is basically Zoho now, for any type of actions that you do in your campaigns, you need to connect a topic. Here's your topic list. Basically, the topic is the subscription options that you have in your email. As you receive an email, it comes with subscribe and unsubscribe at the bottom of the email. If you click there, you go to location where you can see the options. Let's show the preview here. Basically, if you click in the email coming from Zoho Campaigns, you will have the options to choose what type of campaigns we would like to receive. If you check here, you're up for all of them. If you check here, you're not up for promotions. That's a way for you to choose what you'd like to receive from the company. And when we think about the topics, think about what type of information you want to share with your clients. And you can differ that by the type of product. They call even here like product, break down by products. You can break down by general information. I put here company activities, and under that I had newsletter, which is overall information. You need to go and add a little description, and it helps your customer to decide if they want to keep receiving this type of email or not. I added here also promotions. You can add a new topic if you want to go to topic name, description, and you can add a new product. What is the new product? As I have here, company activities, you can add a new section for your company. It can be overall like events and break down about what type of events that you have in your company. You need to give a little blurb of explaining what is this type of product. They give it in Zoho here, they give the name product, but it doesn't mean it needs to be a product. You need to add topics to your Zoho campaigns before starting any campaign. As a default, it comes with marketing. I deleted from here, I'm creating and put like my own topics here. You can also come over here and click edit. So you can go and edit like sections from the preview. You can add your brand, change the information on every single section here. Okay, let's go back. Once you add the topics, you define what type, you will need to add the topics when you start to create your campaign. Here, you don't have any campaigns, you create your first one. You can choose what type of campaigns. Let's go for the regular email. Create a new one. You see, I put here, that's the newsletter. And I'm going to select the topic newsletter. I save it. You see the topic over here. You can go and add a subject, sender, recipient. And when you go to add the recipient, if you can choose from a list, you can choose from a segment. List is like you can add pretty much all contacts. You can go and refine and send as your customers click on things or have some actions on their email campaign. You can add them to the list and you can use that to populate this campaign. Also segments works very similar to the views in the Zoho CRM. You can go and put some criteria and define who would be in each segment. It can be by state, can be by some type of actions on certain fields, like defined by the fields that you choose with data even coming from Zoho CRM. Let's see, we don't have, we have few here. Let's put like the segment marketing. Once I add the segment marketing, let's say I added 100 customers there. or potential customers, if they don't have topic as an option, they won't go through this campaign. I'm going to show you how it works. Let's go back. Let's put the campaign on the site right now. Let's go to contacts again. Let's go to all contacts for now. I only have these 2 contacts on this. Is my demo. And let's click on myself here. Actually, let's click on the email. So it populates here. If you go to the details, you see subscribe to marketing. If you go to the details, you can also see the information about the contact here. The topic, you see, I'm associated with a newsletter, and it was updated by me. I could go in and delete the newsletter from here, or I could go and add other topics to myself. Let's close here. You also can go and assign the topics to here. Let's say you have a list, you want to cite some specific user, you can use the topics to assign here. Another way to assign topics is using the workflow, the automation here. When you create a workflow, you can go and add, let's put this on testing, create. You can put a trigger when something happens, a field is updated. We select a specific field, title. It's not empty. Apply. It's loading. Takes a little bit longer to load. Let's refresh. Back. Okay, updating a field. You can go and add to subscriptions here. Configure. You can go and subscribe to a specific topic. It means based on certain actions and triggers here, you can go and add a topic to the contact. Okay, that's another way that you can do. Let's go back on this one here. And that's overall how topic works. Just giving the overall in the list here, you need to go and create your segments and work on your list, organized, but the topics is a necessary thing for you to send a campaign. If you have any questions, if you'd like to go further in learning Zoho Campaigns, contact us at Cornerstone Solutions. Thank you.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and leave us a comment. You can also subscribe to our channel and click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of new videos. If you want to learn more about Zoho or would like help with anything Zoho related, head on over to our website at zcrmhelp.com to connect with us. Thanks for watching.